here are some notable free agents who are still available. Kawhi Leonard, ACL surgery, declined his player option, but he's not going anywhere, right? I mean, he's going to stay with the Clippers. Of interest, potentially DeMar DeRozan, another veteran guard, Victor Oladipo, whose value has gone way down because of the injuries, Andre Drummond, Spencer Dinwiddie, who might get a lot of money as he makes his way back from an ACL injury, and Dennis Schroeder, the former Laker. And we'll see if Schroeder ends up back with L.A. He turned down a huge deal with the Lakers to enter free agency. All right, so when you look at what's available, Alan, and what might be available economically for the Knicks, what do you think about the possibility, if it works out, of maybe adding one of these players?
You got to see how this plays out now because, as I mentioned earlier, you've got to work with the salary cap and some of the exceptions that you can use. Derrick Rose, you can sign with early birds. You can also try to get maybe Alec Burks' contract to be a mid-level at $9.5 million in the first year. So there's some things there that you have to work with. And then you watch and see how the market goes. You mentioned Victor Oladipo, where the market's going to be cold on him because of the injury history and the fact that he had been hurt a second time in his 2 stints now. When he moved over to Miami, he hardly played there. The other name, Kawhi Leonard, like you mentioned, going to re-sign with the Clippers. You just take him off that list. But, that's what you're watching for now. Dennis Schroeder, it's interesting. The Lakers offered him, I think the report was
$20 million.
$20 million a year, right, over about 3 years, and he turned it down. And then he left the Lakers, and is the market cold for him right now? There wasn't a lot of big interest. The Knicks were a team that was mentioned as one that was interested in him and has watched him closely. So you just watch and see now as the money's all being spent right now, right, John? The
Absolutely.
money's being spent now, but it's not going to be there for long. And once it dries up, you might get a couple of bargain basement guys.
So, go ahead, John.
Oh, go ahead, Wally. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
Well, I would.
That's the first time Wally's made a pass in his entire career. So
He never says that to
I'm
me.
an assist man.
But I would love if DeMar DeRozan had a chance to come in. I mean, I know he's older, but he's very reliable. He's somebody you can count on. I know his game is kind of archaic because he doesn't shoot a lot of threes in today's NBA, but I'm all about efficiency. And everyone gets hung up on these three-pointers and everything, but can you really make shots at a high efficient rate from mid-range like how Kevin Durant does, like how Julius Randle does? It's not just about the three-point shot. It's just about being efficient. I think DeMar DeRozan has been one of the more efficient players. I'm not sure where he's going to end up and how much money he's going to command because he's got a lot of money, so I'm sure he'll be willing to take a lot less to try to just try to win. But I would love to see what's going to happen with DeMar DeRozan because I love his game, and I would love to see him in a Knicks uniform. I mean, personally, because I think he can really help us.
DeRozan's career average is over 20 a game.
Listen, that guy can play.
Below 30%, however, from three in his career.
He's a mid-range guy.
Right.
He doesn't live and die by the three. I love his game. I mean, if he would be willing to come to the Knicks with the rest of their cap space, Spencer Dinwiddie and Schroeder, those are guys, if you can get them in between the $10 and $15 million range, they're definitely worth that price, and they would definitely help your team win. Dennis Schroeder at $20 million, no go. But at 13, to help you at the point guard position, he's another guy that can carry the offense for a game. He can go off for 30. He can go off for 20 and a half. I like those kind of guys on my roster. Those three names, Dinwiddie, Schroeder, and DeRozan, if the Knicks can use the rest of their cap space and get someone like that, that'll be another great pickup.
All right, as we sit here now, we want to take a look at the Knicks roster. And just spitballing, okay, Knox is going to play, interestingly enough, in Summer League.
Good. Yeah.
Which is a good sign.
He needs to.
But right now, you got Fournier, Randall, Mitch, RJ, and Rose to start, right?
Yep.
Off the bench quickly, Grimes, Noel, Burks, and
Knox.
Obi.
And Obi.
Knox.
And Obi.
And Knox.
And Knox.
Yeah.
Knox could be situational.
And can we get Taj Gibson back for another year?
And let's not forget Taj Gibson's available.
Love Taj.
I like that roster, guys. I mean, I'll roll with that. I sit for that.
Now,
I sit for that.
All right, again.
There's a reason why I don't pass on this side of the table because it's you. I'll pass to John Wallace anytime.
Are you saying I'm
I
not
know
going to
he'll
convert?
get me an assist.
I'm not going to convert? Is that what the
No,
problem
you're not
is?
going to finish.
All right, so, hey, if that's the 10, all right, we just went down the starting 5 potentially, and the second 5, what do we think over there, guys?
Well, it's a young 10 still, right? It's a team that's still going to have some younger players on it that you're going to be relying on. And Obi Toppin in his second year. You know, one thing about this Knicks team, John, is that when we saw them last year, their bench got really good. And at times the bench was a big part of their success. Not always was it the starters that was carrying this team, although Julius put up the numbers that he put up. That's why he was an all-star, all-NBA. And he's obviously still a centerpiece now to this team. Talk about a guy that's about to get paid. He's got a contract waiting for him at some point after this season coming up. But the bench is important to this team and depth. And so what you look at now is quickly growing up, Toppin growing up and seeing what they can do. And then Mitchell Robinson as well. Does he start? Does he come off the bench? What is he going to be? These are still young players that have a lot to prove. That then you look at the roster and you could say, can they compete with an Eastern Conference, John, that is no doubt getting better?
Absolutely.